made this walkthrough, everybody, to help you deal with the open players lobby. It's just too tough to build up a team or a clan to make up 4 players. This way you generally prepare yourself with the score streak crates and a little bit of strategy, and you got a pretty good chance of beating these bots. And you get the Liberation Trophy if you beat all 4 missions. Paladin was the hardest. I know I've tried this thing at least 60 times, and every time a different team. Now here's your first building with a lot of score streaks. This is the firehouse. It has got a lot. And a lot of players just run right out to the objective and don't even look at it. When I try to accumulate, I'll get cruise missiles used right away, but what I'm really looking for is shield turrets. And there's one right there. Ideally, I would like to have 3. Now you must beware, if you go down and you have to revive, you will lose your score streaks. So since the 3 players were still up in the building running around, I'm going to assume they're not too experienced. So I'll take the role of having the heavy equipment, heavy weapons. So that's my goal here. I'll pop the cruise missiles right away. I'm checking every box in this building. I'm in what, 7, 8, 9 boxes now? There's also some up in the steeple. Now I'm observing them, one's down. I'm also a medic where I can revive the whole team. I do want to save it. Sometimes early in the game with some new players, I will revive them just for the heck of it. But when a player quits right now is because they don't realize you're there on top of that firehouse roof to get the heavy equipment, to ensure them to make the most points and grade up and get a higher rank. And that's what the game's all about. Become a general. I like to get up high and come down with it. I'll imagine how that looked when they're down there around the transformer down there trying to find locations of the doctor. So I left the slot open. Cluster Strike's a great weapon. It does a lot of damage. But the reason for the shield turret was for the waves in the second part of this mission. When you were by the supermarket, you'll be seeing that. So basically, I put these clips together about 3 or 4 missions. The last clip was the best, but it was so chaotic. Every time I tried to hit record on my video player, I would get shot down. So I just gave up and got to the very end, the last ammo crate of the game, and the mission success. And I'll have a lot of stuff to share with you there that goes against what the pros say on YouTube. The thing is, we're dealing with these bots with people we've never met before. We're not having a team that's worked together. But the basics of this is that get your points. It gives twice as many points as multiplayer does. So you rank up really quick. Here I am, engaging it. Started the download. So I get on the left side, they'll spawn right there in that garage. The right side, usually somebody sits over there. The closer you sit to that, the faster it loads. It's going to give you the location of the doctor. Basically easy. I don't know where the guys are. Probably respawning. So here's a different loadout. But like I say, ideally I like 3 shields in my score streaks. As you see there, I didn't really get anything, but I wanted to get the mission going. There they are. So I'll take the right side. There's a grenade box. So it's good to throw down an ammo box. They're in the room right there. More score streak boxes. There's an enemy weapon. Here's my favorite weapon, the LMG. Now for a faster reload, put down an ammo box and just reload your ammo, because trying to switch belts is really slow. And you will get killed with all these bots swarming on you. So basically waiting for the box to attack. As you see, it's loading very quickly. They usually come from the right there. Next part's fairly easy. Get the doctor. There's always 3 or 4 bots. Wherever she's at, they're going to be in front. I just hold the trigger down, just kill all of them. I don't bother shooting one at a time. So basically, I like to pick her up and go outside the wall. I'll tell you why. Right here, because they can't shoot through the wall, nor can the AI key on you through the wall. So basically, it's just an easy walk right here. This little space right here on the right doesn't usually have anything happen. The objective is to get her to the bullhouse. Here's the open space coming up. This one's usually isn't too bad. Some will come out. But this next one is where if they don't get the chopper, they're going to land. You're going to have about 5 or 6 bots going to attack you. It'll be right around this wall. Looks like they're doing their job and thinning them out. Okay, now I'm going to get across this. I'm going to carry the dock real quick. I don't like to put the dock in the pool, nor do I like to get in the pool or on the diving platform because you're just too exposed. Like I say, my goal is to get a good score streak and keep it. The ones you start with, they will survive your respawning. I like the center door because there's only one way up. Take your right hand and hit it, right button, R3, drop the dock. I always look around for an ammo box if I haven't been there before, threw down my armor. Armor doesn't last long in this game. It doesn't take a beating at all. If I haven't been in this building pre-searching, I'll do a quick run and look for an ammo box. Another armor. That's the only way up right there. The only entrance. Ideally, you're up above the bots, and there's their way in, their major way in. The guys are catching up to me now. There he is over there in the diving platform. This was a crazy crew. I'm waiting for the bots to spawn. They're not spawning. Basically, all you got to do is go down to the pool area, get down bottom, get to the bottom. One was complaining to me. He was mic'd up. You got to take her to the pool. I said, okay, I'll take her to the pool. Watch what I do. I take her down. You hear the CIA lady saying the bots are spawning. See a man in the pool's already down. Bad place to do your defense. I think he fell off the diving platform. Alright, so the bots are spawning. I take her back upstairs. Here, I started with a sentry gun. I will not put that gun up until you get into the supermarket. See how long it takes to change a belt? Forever when they're coming in. But anyway, when they come in, just pop them. There's a suicide bomber. And you just pop them out. So now the team's starting to gel. They're realizing that that's the spot and everybody's shooting them. So it's looking good. We should be able to exfiltrate on the chopper with the doctor. Now the second the chopper arrives, don't run to it. Shoot some more bots. She'll say, get to the chopper. Then she'll say, take cover. They just went a strafe and run. Another suicide bomber. It's just easy points right here. So we went ahead and exfiltrated. Now here's the part. I prefer not to follow the tank. I prefer to leave the tank where it is. If you don't go near the tank, it won't go forward. And a lot of players don't know that. There's mines in front of you, RPGs, and the tank takes damage. Now right here in this house, about 7 or 8 bots are going to come out. They put thermite on it. It's a big spot for bots to come out. Now I had traded my pistol for a bot foul rifle, I believe. I'm looking at their rifles. They're still coming out. There's going to be 2 or 3 more upstairs. So that's a big bot spot. You hit that spot on the left, and across the street on the other side, a 2-story house. So what I want to do now, I want to go upstairs I'm looking for score streaks. I want shield turrets. I always look for them. They're for wave 2, not wave 1 at the supermarket, wave 2, outside the building. I'm just basically dumping the grenades. Get the cruise missile from any location. Here at the end of the street, you want to hit that wall, because that's where the RPGs are. And look at there, I missed one. Sometimes the teammates will take out the bots, sometimes they won't. They didn't in this case. So it's on to part 2, and we'll continue the journey accompanying the tank. Me, I would prefer to leave it and just thin out the bots alone.